guys, it's Devin. I am hoping that the lighting is good right here. I had to switch where I was at because my fiance had to go to bed, but I opened my back windows, so hopefully the lighting is good. I've been messing with my camera literally all morning. Literally for 3 hours I tried to record this haul video. It's a collective haul from when we went on vacation we left on the 13th and came back on the 17th. We went to Panama City Beach, Florida. And it's a collective haul from MAC, Sephora, and Ulta. And my camera just kept dying, and it wasn't giving me any type of signal as to why. Obviously I couldn't see the back of it, which is the only place that the little battery symbol comes on. So I tried to mess with all the settings, I tried to do all that, and come to find out it was the battery. So I switched it out. I usually use lithium batteries because they last longer. I didn't have any of those, but I did put in some rechargeable batteries from my son's Xbox, so hopefully they're good and charged, and I will be able to make it through this video without it cutting off. And I just made another one that I've got uploading, so I'm going to try to get through this one and one more video that I wanted to do today for you guys since I've been absent for so long. So I'm just going to get right into it. I'm not going to do reviews or anything. You guys know if I like something, it's going to end up in my favorites. If I don't like it, it's going to end up in my misses. So one way or the other, you'll probably end up seeing all this stuff. I'm going to start with Ulta. I got what came with it. There it is. I got a new flat iron. I didn't bring it out here, but it's just the like teal blue Chi flat iron. It was on sale from $150 down to $100. My other one was like dying. I had it for 7 years, so you know. But I got that, and then I got the Stila Glamour Goddess collectible red carpet palette number 2, which looks like this. And then on the inside, it's got the mirror, which I'm not going to blind you with. But then it's got all, you know, the darker colors, the neutral colors. Kitten right here is like an olive shimmer, and then you have the glamour color right here, which is the convertible color lip and cheek. Really pretty colors. I probably didn't need it, but I really like the Stila palettes, and I just went ahead and went for it. So like I said, this was collection number 2, and with collection number 2 came the Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in Lionfish, and this is just a really pretty brown. I'm not going to do swatches or anything for the sake of time. I don't want this battery to run out. But it's just a brown, and I've heard a lot of good things about the Stila Smudge Sticks, and this is my first one, so I'm really excited to try it. Now with palette, they have 3 different palettes, and with palette number 1, I was going back and forth between 1 and 2. There was only one left of palette number 1, so apparently a lot of people had been buying that one, and it came with a Stila lip gloss. And I wanted to try it too, so I couldn't decide which one, but I picked this one because I like the darker colors. And then when I was checking out, the woman was nice enough to throw in a Stila lip glaze, so I can try it, and it is in Kitten. So I thought that was really cool. I ended up getting to try that anyway. I also bought at Ulta the Urban Decay De-Slick Oil Control Makeup Setting Spray. This is from made by Scandinavia, which I've heard a lot of good things about. And I used this actually twice while I was in Florida. And you spray it on before you put your makeup on, and then you spray it on after your makeup is on. And this stuff actually does work. Like I said, I used it two days while I was in Florida, and at the end of the day, I didn't look like an oil slick. So it actually did work. It might end up in one of my favorites if it continues to work the way it did. Also from Ulta, I found 2 more of the Ulta eye crayons that I am like in love with and obsessed with. I got Black Plum, which is just a really pretty dark purple. I've got it on today. It goes really good as a base for like purple shadows and stuff. And this one I haven't even opened. It's called Rich, and it's just like a really dark green. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but I haven't opened it yet, so I'm not going to bother doing that on camera. Or any swatches. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff to get through. So, also I got the Ulta Super Shiny Lip Gloss in Cutie. Haven't opened it either, but it looks like a really pretty dark peach. I asked the woman that worked there what her favorite Ulta products were, because I was trying. They had a deal where if you spent $17.50, you get like a 15-piece, I think, Ulta kit. And I wanted to get 2 of them, which I had to do in 2 separate transactions, but that was fine. But I wanted to know what her favorite things were, and this lip gloss specifically was one of them. And she said the nail polishes. So I grabbed an Ulta nail polish in Fine Pruned, which is just this really pretty like purple grayish color that I love. I haven't tried it yet, but I love the color. And then I bought 2 Ulta lip liners. I was going to get NYX, but I went ahead and got Ulta so I could get the 2 free gift sets, because I wanted to kind of split one up with my mom, which I did. And I got the lip liner in Flesh, and this one is just really pretty for my lighter lipsticks to wear underneath it. And then Tawny for my darker ones. I don't have a lot of lip liners, so I'm trying to get some more. I haven't tried these. I haven't opened them. I don't know what I think of them yet. And then that was all I got at Ulta, other than the 2 kits, which I'm not going to bring out and show because, number one, I don't think they're offering them anymore. But those of you who know what I'm talking about, I got the yellow and the pink kit, and I split them up. There were some similarities between the 2 kits, like both of them came with certain things, and they came with like a blush and 2 quads, but 1 quad was the same. A double-ended lipstick, mascara, double-ended eyeliner, same color in both. Some really janky brushes that are pointless, I'm going to throw away. It just came with, you know, a bunch of Ulta products for you to try. You know, I think it was a really good deal, especially for me who hadn't tried a lot of Ulta products. So that was it at Ulta. And then we stopped on the way back at a mall in Nashville to go to Sephora specifically, because I had a coupon where I had bought my mom the deluxe sampler perfume thing from Sephora for Christmas, and when you buy that you get a coupon for you get to pick whichever one of those samples that you want and get a full size of it for free. And the closest Sephora, believe it or not, to Panama City Beach was 3.5 hours. So I was like, screw that, we'll just stop on the way home in Nashville and go there. They are, however, building a Sephora right where we were staying and where we were going to, back and forth all the time, but it's not going to be open until March. So we stopped in Nashville and went to Sephora, and I got that for Mom. And then I got, even though I wasn't going to, I went ahead and got Bella Bamba, because I really, really like the Coralista, and I didn't need another pink, especially considering I'm not much of a pink person, but I really like this. I've got it on today, and it's just a really pretty shimmery pink. I like it. I wouldn't say it's a must-have. If you've got other pinks, you're probably good to go, but if you don't have a lot of pinks, and you like the Benefit Box blushes, it's a good one. I also got just some daily makeup brush cleaner from just the Sephora brand. I've never used a daily brush cleaner, but I wanted to start using one for my foundation brush specifically. And I don't have this to compare to anything else, but I've used it for a few days, and you know, it works. It cleans the stuff off. So there's that. And then I got the Sephora by OPI, The Way to His Heart, which is a really, really pretty pale pink. I mean, it looks like it's almost going to be white, but it's got just that little hint of pink in it. I didn't have any colors like this in my collection, so I really wanted to get that, and I think that's going to be pretty. I think I'm going to use that tonight. And then I also got the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Candlelight eyeshadow primer. I've used this. I like it. It works just like the regular Shadow Insurance, just as good. It just adds just a little bit of something, a little bit of, you know, like highlight maybe. It's really pretty. I could actually see you being able to use this as a highlighter by itself up underneath if you wanted to choose to do that. But I like this so far. I've used it for a couple of days. So far I like it. And then I had heard a lot about the Benefit Creaseless Cream Shadow Liner. I had heard about it mainly in skinny jeans. So I had her give me a sample of skinny jeans, and it's just in this little thing. She gave me a sample enough, I mean, it'll last me probably 4 or 5 times. But I bought the full size in Get Figgy. And it is just a really pretty, I hope the camera is picking up that color, really pretty mauvey purple. I haven't used it yet. I've swatched it a couple times. I'll try it by itself and see if it creases on me, because I have extremely oily eyelids. If it does, I think it'll look great as a base anyway for underneath purple shadows. So I'm really excited to try that one. And then I got the Makeup Forever Lab Shine Diamond Collection Lip Gloss in D20. This so far is a major disappointment. I've not worn it on my lips yet, but I swatched it, and it looks like it would be a really pretty coral, a really pretty like orange coral color. It's swatched sheer, literally with no color. I think sheer is the right word, yeah. I mean, it's swatched with almost no color. I think I may be able to build it to some color, but yeah, I'll do a further on that. That'll either be in a hit or a miss next month. And the last thing that I got is the Too Faced Romantic Eye Classic Beauty Shadow Collection. I had tried to order this from Ulta online, and I had ordered it in the process and went through and everything, and then I went to check to see where my order was because I hadn't got it, and there was like nothing there. No record of my order, no anything. I wasn't charged for it or anything. I don't know what happened. But I've recently become obsessed with these Too Faced palettes, and I bought the other 3, the Smoky, the Naked, and the Natural. I bought them off eBay, and I saved about $5 each as opposed to what I would have paid at Sephora or Ulta. And this one is the Romantic Eye palette, and I don't know if all those colors will pick up, but I'm sure they will, hopefully. I'm wearing this today. I've been wearing this for 2 or 3 days. This is my favorite one, I think, out of all of them. I really like this one. And then that is all I got from Sephora. And last but not least, I saw a MAC store when we went into Sephora, and I was like, oh, I have to stop there, because I've never been into an actual MAC store. And it was a MAC Pro store, and I ended up getting, I wanted a better foundation. I'm just like obsessed with foundations because I have a lot to conceal, so I'm obsessed with them. And I got the Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. It came with a screw-on top, but I bought the pump because I can't stand the screw-on tops. And I'm actually NW18 in this. Now, I don't know if they did it in all of their lines, but I know in the Studio Fix Fluid line, they added like in-between colors, whereas before they were in increments of 5, like NW15, NW20, which is what I have in my Studio Sculpt. But I was actually, NW18 was a better match for me in this. I love this stuff so far. I've heard a lot of people say it breaks them out. I haven't had that problem yet, knock on wood. Love it. And so with that, I got this concealer that I had heard a lot of good things about as well, and it's the Studio Finish Concealer. I'm NW25 in this one for some reason. I guess it just depends on whether you're getting the Studio Finish, Studio Fix, Studio Sculpt. I guess it depends on what line you're using as to what color you are. But I'm an NW25 in this. This concealer is fantastic for blemishes, scarring, anything like that you have on your face that you want to cover. Definitely a thick concealer, absolutely no good for under the eyes. It will cake, but I highly recommend this. Most of you have probably used it or have it, but I'm a little late in the game on that one, but I love it. And then this is what I got to set everything with. He said it was new. I don't know if it had come out that day or that week or whatever, but it's the Studio Care Blend Pressed Powder. My color is light, and he said it's more of like a mattifying powder. Has a mirror I'm not going to blind you with. Came with a little poofy that I don't use. That's my dishwasher running in the back, in case you're wondering what all that noise is. And it's just like a really nice powder, and it definitely is a mattifying powder. I mean, it definitely soaks up the oil. I don't get near as oily during the day as I used to. The few days that I've used this, I've noticed that difference. And then I grabbed the Silver Dusk iridescent powder, iridescent loose powder, and this is a fantastic highlighter. I don't know if you can see, but I've got it like right here and up here a little bit today on both sides. I heard about this from my friend Sam. She was raving about this, and it looked gorgeous on her, so I had to get it. I had to try it, and it is so worth it. I love it. That will be in a favorites, I'm sure. Also, I know for a fact it's going to be in favorites, are the Kissable lip colors from the Peacock collection. This is one that I saw on Sam and loved it, and it was straight your stuff. I saw this color on her and I was like, oh my gosh, what is that color? And somebody else had already asked that question, and it was this one, and it is gorgeous. I wore it the other day. Fantastic. And I love the Kissable lip colors. I wish I'd known that I was going to love them this much, because I would have got a couple more. But they feel fantastic on your lips. I love them. And then this one is So Vain, which is more of like, you know, just a neutral, basic, going to go with anything color. I had it on today. It's kind of wore off with all the stuff I've been dealing with the camera, but it's gorgeous. And then last but not least, the Viva Glam 2 came out, and I did not get the original Viva Glam Gaga because I do not do pink, and that was pink. And but I swatched this and I loved it, but it was too nude for me. I'm not a nude person, so I was looking, and in the picture, in her picture where it's showing her wearing this, it looked a little bit darker on her, and I was like, what liner is she using? So he looked it up, and she was using Oak. So I grabbed the Oak liner, which is just a kind of a darker, I don't know if you can see that, but kind of a darker brown, which when used underneath this makes it dark enough for me to where I don't feel like it's washing me out. So this is what it looks like, and I mean, you can see that it's really, it is very, very nude color, and I'm not a nude person. I think Innocence Beware from the Venomous Villains collection is the only other nude that I've ever liked, but I love this over the Oak lip liner with the matching lip gloss over it. It looks really, really nice, and it adds color. It doesn't wash me out, because I can't stand that. So that is my collective haul. Some of these will end up in favorites. Some of them will end up in misses, maybe, possibly. I don't know. I'm going to try to get one more video recorded today. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I apologize for not recording a video for the past couple of weeks, but like I said, we went on vacation, and it's just been busy, busy, busy. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.